Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. And we're underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Pedri. Moved on forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Griezmann gently done. De Jong. Koundé. Cubarsí. De Jong. Over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Baina. Alvarez. Now it's Barrios. Alvarez. Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Eric Garcia, and he goes cross-field. De Jong. Pedri. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
And the counter is on. And here's Lopez. And that's been won straight back. It's gone out for a throw-in. Has crossed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Jong have it back and can go again. And it's Balde. Rafinha. Bullish header! Clears it away. Griezmann. That's really well manoeuvred. Cubarsí. Eric Garcia. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. The play for a throw. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafinha. Fermin. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lookman. Llorente. here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Alvarez! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Koundé, aim forwards. Vermeer. And here's Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. De Jong. De Jong played into space. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Jimenez can get it clear. And that's well seen too. Deftly away. Pedri with the short one. Incoming delivery. Yamal with a definite foul there. Oblak sends that a long way. Balde. Rafinha. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Pedri. De Jong, probing pass. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
The normal. There's a probing ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Vermeer. Kubasu. Eric Garcia, gently done. Cuts out the pass. Barrios. Lovely, neat pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Cross in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Attempts a clearance. And it's played forward. Balde. Now it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it. Lookman. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann. And that has been clubbed away. And claimed it back swiftly. Koke with the delivery. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Baina shifted upfield. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fermin spread out to the left. Rafinha overhits and out of play. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Barrios. More impressions so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And it's Balde. Pedri. De Jong. Nice physical challenge. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pedri. Out to the left it goes. That has been cut short. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo played out to the left flank. Balde looking to get on the end of this. And it's hoisted clear. Balde. And here's Dani Olmo. Cross from Rafinha.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And here's Griezmann. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Nicely intercepted. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Lewandowski. Here's Pedri, and it's Balde. Rafinha. Now it's Pedri. And it's played forward.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Barrios. And that has been cleared.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pablo Barrios. And it's played in... Climbs up big! Oh, and that should have been two.
Lookman really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Pedri. De Jong. Aim forwards. Receives it in a good position here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Llorente. I think we're just about done here. It's run loose here. Lenormand shifted upfield. That's a good run down the left. Alvarez. Simeone. He's through, now is he in? Valde gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards. Pablo Barrios has created one goal already. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Lovely feet. Referee's given a throw. We are into overtime. Griezmann. Alvarez succumbs to the pressure. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was a hard...